of what we have discussed a while ago. First, adolescents begin to develop a unique belief system through their interaction with social, familial, and cultural environment. Second, getting involved in a local community activities
Panginoon po namin Diyos, maraming salamat po sa buhay at lakas na aming taglay, sa liwanag ng kaisipan at sa pagkakataong maipagpatuloy ang pag-aaral ng mga kabataan. Gabayan mo po ang bawat isa sa amin. Anuman ang bahagi na aming gagampanan, naway maging maayos at matagumpay ang pagtuturo at pag-aaral na aming gagawin sa araw na ito. Patawarin mo po kami sa aming mga pagkulang at pagkakasala. At sa aming paggawa, ikaw po ang aming makasama. Amen.
A pleasant morning, all the young and vibrant Valenzuelanos who are with us today. I hope that you learned a lot from the previous discussion on group leadership and followership. Today's discussion, we will be discussing another interesting topic on social influence and social relationships. On this lesson, you are expected to compare your perception of yourself and how others see you. Many factors can influence an individual, most especially adolescents like you. This is a rapid change in your cognitive, your physical, and socio-emotional aspects. Factors affecting attitude, values, behaviors, and character rises as you grow, and some of the factors affecting your whole personality comes from the influence of other people around you, mostly in school and the community you belong with. Let us try to make a comparison between how you see yourself and how others perceive you as a person. This will lead you to become aware of what you really are and how others influence your behavior. On a piece of paper, I want you to write your traits, your abilities, your strength, and on the left side, you will have to write your traits, abilities, and strength. All you have to do is chat with a friend or even a family member to talk to you about how they see you as a person and write it down at the right side of your paper. You are both encouraged to be honest and sincere in this activity. Start chatting with your friend or a family member. Let's start. Again, on the left side of your paper, write your traits, abilities, and strength. And on the right side, how other people see you as a person. Start writing, my dear Valenzuelanos. What can you say about the result? Does the perception of others similar to your perception about yourself? How does it affect you? My dear Valenzuelanos, let us now tackle what is social influence. Social influence is the influence of the society that results in a behavior or attitude modification of an individual. It happens once emotions, opinions, or behaviors are affected by others. My dear Valenzuelanos, it is believed that we are influenced in many different ways by other people through social institutions such as family, school, religion, political party, and labor union. In various ways, my dear Valenzuelanos, we are affected by our dealings with other people such as our family members, or classmates, or schoolmates, even playmates, co-workers, and others. My dear Valenzuelanos, let us all remember that there are three forms of social influence. Social influence may take many forms, such as first, conformity, second, compliance, and the third one is obedience. Let us first define conformity. An individual is influenced to adjust or change his or her behavior, attitudes, feelings, or even beliefs in order to fit in or to belong to a group. This is generally regarded as a passive form of influence since there may be no active attempt by the members of the group to influence others. The second one that we are going to define, my dear Valenzuelanos, is compliance. This is often referred to as an active form of social influence. Again, it's an active form because the person does what the other explicitly or implicitly asks him or her to do. Though she remains to have an option whether or not to comply. Third one is obedience. Unlike compliance, obedience involves abiding by the direct orders of someone who is regarded as an authority figure. The person obeying the mandates of others seems to have no choice but to obey. My dear Valenzuelanos, another thing that we are going to define is what we call social interaction. Adolescents begin to develop unique belief systems through their interaction with social, familial, and cultural environment. These belief systems encompass everything from religion, spirituality, to gender, sexuality, work, ethics, and politics. The range of attitudes that a culture embraces on a particular topic affects the beliefs, the lifestyles, and perception of its adolescents and can have both positive and negative impacts on their development. The next one is social relationships. My dear Valenzuelans, getting involved in a local community activities or volunteering can boost your confidence and self-esteem and help you build new skills. You can get started by finding activities that interest you. Community activities and civic responsibility. Community activity is part of civic responsibility. It's about doing the things in our community because we want or we feel we should, rather than because we have to comply because of the law. My dear Valenzuelanos, you can take civic responsibility and be active member of your community by, I'll be giving you different examples. First is joining a youth club, a scouting group, or a local environmental or cleanup drive, such as Red Cross volunteer. The second one is getting involved in youth radio, such as Kalakbay ng Kabataan. The third one is being part of a youth advisory group through the school curricular club, such as student volunteers. The fourth one, my dear Valenzuelanos, is promoting causes. For example, clean the environment cause, upland recycling, or getting active in sports such as biking in Tagalog. My dear Valenzuelanas, what you can get from being involved in community activities. It doesn't matter what you do. Any involvement is good. When you get involved in your community activities, you get a lot of personal rewards and feelings of achievements. By getting involved with community activities, you can come in contact with like-minded peers and positive adult role models other than your parents. Interacting and cooperating with other adults encourages you to see the world in a different ways. It puts your own family experience and values in a wider context. For example, your family might have a certain religious or spiritual beliefs, or none at all. But when you come in contact with others who believe different things, perhaps through some charity work, you might see some new ways of putting beliefs into action for the good of others. Next one is identity and connection. Young people are busy working out who they are and where they fit in the world. They try out different identities, experiment with different styles of dress, and might try out a range of different activities and hobbies. Next is skills. Community activities give you the chance to apply the skills you already have. For example, you could use the cooking skills you have learned at home at a community feeding program or at a school fundraising project. Voluntary work and community activities are also great opportunities to show initiative and develop skills to get a job. Being able, my dear Venezuelans, to manage your free time while balancing leisure, work, and studies is an important life skills. Being part of the community activities could motivate you to get more organized and start manage your time. Self-confidence, mental health, and well-being. Community activities can boost one's self-confidence. You can learn to deal with challenges, communicate with different people, and build up your life skills and abilities in a supportive environment. This is also good for your self-esteem. It's also a great foundation for general and mental health and well-being. It can be very positive psychologically for you to have something that gets you involved where others expect you to turn up and take part, and where you're supported to achieve something as part of a group. These positive feelings to achieve something as part of the group can help you protect from sadness and depression. Being involved in some kind of community activity can also reduce the likelihood of substance abuse, mental illness, and criminal activity. You have to believe that you are capable of improving your skills and values by joining significant groups that can influence your skills and your life as well. This may lead to become a good leader in the future. And by becoming a leader, you may also influence the lives of other adolescents. You may have to play a specific role as a member of social group, and that certain role must be fulfilled. My dear Valenzuelanos, let's have a recap of what we have discussed a while ago. First, adolescents begin to develop a unique belief system through their interaction with social, familial, and cultural environment. Second, getting involved in a local community activities or volunteering can boost your confidence and self-esteem and help you build new skills. Third, that we have discussed, joining a significant groups can help you improve your skills and values, which can influence your life. The fourth one, my dear Valenzuelanos, social groups may lead you to become a good leader in the future. And by becoming a leader, you may influence the lives of other adolescents. At this point, my dear Valenzuelanos, you may park your questions on the comment section below. But take note, your questions will be answered on our next session. That's it for today's discussion, my dear Valenzuelanos. Don't forget to answer the activities in your learning packet. If you have other questions, you may ask your personal development teacher during your follow-up session with them. Again, good morning, my dear Valenzuelanos. Stay at home and stay safe. Goodbye.